電車が遅れてるみたい。
The train seems to be delayed. The train seems to be delayed.
今日も満員電車だ。
It's a packed train again today. It's a packed train again today.
バスに乗り遅れた。
I missed the bus. I missed the bus.
自転車のタイヤがパンクした。
My bike tire is flat. My bike tire is flat.
通学路で友達に会ったよ。
I ran into a friend on the way to school. I ran into a friend on the way to school.
今日の授業は1限からだよ。
Classes start from first period today. Classes start from first period today.
職場までどれくらいかかるの？
How long does it take to get to work? How long does it take to get to work?
いつも通りの時間に出発したよ。
I left at my usual time. I left at my usual time.
乗り換えが面倒だな。
Changing trains is such a hassle. Changing trains is such a hassle.
スマホでニュースを読んでた。
I was reading the news on my phone. I was reading the news on my phone.
通学に1時間以上かかる。
It takes over an hour to get to school. It takes over an hour to get to school.
通勤ラッシュが本当にきつい。
The rush hour is really tough. The rush hour is really tough.
今日は座れてラッキーだった。
I was lucky to get a seat today. I was lucky to get a seat today.
通勤中に音楽を聴いているよ。
I listen to music on my way to work. I listen to music on my way to work.
寝過ごしてしまった。
I overslept. I overslept.
今日は早めに家を出たよ。
I left home earlier today. I left home earlier today.
交通渋滞がひどかった。
There was terrible traffic. There was terrible traffic.
定期券を忘れてしまった。
I forgot my commuter pass. I forgot my commuter pass.
バスがいつもより早かった。
The bus was earlier than usual. The bus was earlier than usual.
電車で勉強してる人を見たよ。
I saw someone studying on the train. I saw someone studying on the train.
駅のホームが混雑していた。
The platform was crowded. The platform was crowded.
今日は車で通勤したよ。
I drove to work today. I drove to work today.
学校までバスで通ってるよ。
I take the bus to school. I take the bus to school.
自転車で通うのは健康的だね。
Biking to school is healthy. Biking to school is healthy.
今日の朝は寒かったね。
It was cold this morning. It was cold this morning.
帰りは一緒に帰ろうよ。
Let's go home together. Let's go home together.
帰宅ラッシュは避けたいな。
I want to avoid the evening rush. I want to avoid the evening rush.
あの人、毎朝同じ電車にいる。
That person is on the same train every morning. That person is on the same train every morning.
バス停まで走ったよ。
I ran to the bus stop. I ran to the bus stop.
通学路に猫がいたよ。
There was a cat on the way to school. There was a cat on the way to school.
帰りにコンビニ寄ろうかな。
I might stop by a convenience store on the way home. I might stop by a convenience store on the way home.
今日は雨だったから濡れた。
I got wet because it rained today. I got wet because it rained today.
駅の階段でこけそうになった。
I almost tripped on the station stairs. I almost tripped on the station stairs.
満員電車で押しつぶされた。
I was squished on the crowded train. I was squished on the crowded train.
眠くて立ったまま寝ちゃった。
I dozed off standing up. I dozed off standing up.
今朝は遅刻しそうになったよ。
I almost got late this morning. I almost got late this morning.
リュックが重くて肩が痛い。
My backpack is so heavy my shoulders hurt. My backpack is so heavy my shoulders hurt.
電車の中で勉強してるよ。
I study on the train. I study on the train.
昨日は帰りが遅かった。
I got home late yesterday. I got home late yesterday.
車内で寝てる人が多いね。
Many people are sleeping on the train. Many people are sleeping on the train.
電車の中は静かだった。
It was quiet on the train. It was quiet on the train.
朝から道が混んでたね。
The roads were crowded this morning. The roads were crowded this morning.
雨の日は自転車は危ないよ。
Riding a bike is dangerous on rainy days. Riding a bike is dangerous on rainy days.
タクシーを使ったから高かった。
It was expensive because I took a taxi. It was expensive because I took a taxi.
今日は友達と一緒に通学したよ。
I went to school with a friend today. I went to school with a friend today.
駅のロッカー使った？
Did you use a station locker? Did you use a station locker?
朝から雨だと気分が下がるね。
Rainy mornings bring my mood down. Rainy mornings bring my mood down.
通学途中でカフェに寄ったよ。
I stopped by a cafe on the way to school. I stopped by a cafe on the way to school.
自転車が盗まれてた。
My bike was stolen. My bike was stolen.
電車で寝過ごしてしまった。
I slept through my stop on the train. I slept through my stop on the train.
電車が急停止してびっくりした。
The train stopped suddenly, and I was surprised. The train stopped suddenly, and I was surprised.
通学中に友達と会ったよ。
I ran into a friend on the way to school. I ran into a friend on the way to school.
バスが遅れてたんだ。
The bus was delayed. The bus was delayed.
通勤ラッシュは本当に疲れる。
The rush hour commute is really exhausting. The rush hour commute is really exhausting.
車内で本を読んでたよ。
I was reading a book on the train. I was reading a book on the train.
バスで寝ちゃって終点まで行った。
I fell asleep on the bus and missed my stop. I fell asleep on the bus and missed my stop.
今朝は駅で人にぶつかった。
I bumped into someone at the station this morning. I bumped into someone at the station this morning.
電車の中は暑かった。
It was hot inside the train. It was hot inside the train.
自転車のタイヤがパンクした。
My bicycle had a flat tire. My bicycle had a flat tire.
電車の中で音楽を聴いていた。
I was listening to music on the train. I was listening to music on the train.
バスの中で立っていたよ。
I was standing on the bus. I was standing on the bus.
駅まで走って息が切れた。
I ran to the station and got out of breath. I ran to the station and got out of breath.
友達に駅で会ったよ。
I met a friend at the station. I met a friend at the station.
定期券を忘れた。
I forgot my commuter pass. I forgot my commuter pass.
バスの中で席を譲ったよ。
I gave up my seat on the bus. I gave up my seat on the bus.
今日の電車は空いてた。
The train was empty today. The train was empty today.
雨で電車が遅れてた。
The train was delayed due to rain. The train was delayed due to rain.
バス停でずっと待ってた。
I waited a long time at the bus stop. I waited a long time at the bus stop.
道が渋滞してたよ。
The road was congested. The road was congested.
バスに忘れ物をした。
I left something on the bus. I left something on the bus.
今日も遅延か。
Another delay today. Another delay today.
電車が急に止まった。
The train stopped suddenly. The train stopped suddenly.
バスの中で寝そうになった。
I almost fell asleep on the bus. I almost fell asleep on the bus.
電車で英語を勉強してたよ。
I was studying English on the train. I was studying English on the train.
通勤途中にお腹が痛くなった。
I got a stomachache during my commute. I got a stomachache during my commute.
バスの運転が荒かった。
The bus driver drove roughly. The bus driver drove roughly.
駅のトイレに行ったよ。
I went to the restroom at the station. I went to the restroom at the station.
スマホの電池が切れた。
My phone ran out of battery. My phone ran out of battery.
乗り換えを間違えた。
I took the wrong transfer. I took the wrong transfer.
窓から見える景色が綺麗だった。
The view from the window was beautiful. The view from the window was beautiful.
駅の階段がきつい。
The station stairs are tough. The station stairs are tough.
人が多くて歩きにくかった。
It was hard to walk because of the crowd. It was hard to walk because of the crowd.
通学中に転びそうになった。
I almost tripped on my way to school. I almost tripped on my way to school.
バスが満席だった。
The bus was full. The bus was full.
電車内でイヤホンが絡まった。
My earphones got tangled on the train. My earphones got tangled on the train.
自転車を駅に止めたよ。
I parked my bike at the station. I parked my bike at the station.
雨だったので傘が邪魔だった。
My umbrella was in the way because it was raining. My umbrella was in the way because it was raining.
電車で静かな席に座れた。
I found a quiet seat on the train. I found a quiet seat on the train.
朝の支度に手間取った。
I had trouble getting ready this morning. I had trouble getting ready this morning.
電車の中でメッセージを送った。
I sent a message on the train. I sent a message on the train.
学校に遅れそうだった。
I was almost late for school. I was almost late for school.
駅で乗り換えたよ。
I changed trains at the station. I changed trains at the station.
今日の通勤は楽だった。
Today's commute was smooth. Today's commute was smooth.
バスの中はガラガラだった。
The bus was almost empty. The bus was almost empty.
電車でいい席が空いてた。
There was a nice seat open on the train. There was a nice seat open on the train.
通学中に勉強してる人が多い。
Many people study during their commute to school. Many people study during their commute to school.
バスが渋滞にはまってた。
The bus got stuck in traffic. The bus got stuck in traffic.
駅の階段を急いで登った。
I hurried up the station stairs. I hurried up the station stairs.
車内で本を読んでたよ。
I was reading a book on the train. I was reading a book on the train.
今日も無事に通学できた。
I got to school safely again today. I got to school safely again today.